It's like what?
Be professional. Oh, good.
He's returning the favor.
Yeah. So,
The following program is rated TV MA LSV. It contains strong language, sexual situations, and violence. It is intended only for mature audiences.
The Weekly Buzz!
Bust water, bust through and bust moves. Stay true to kill it, to stay smooth. Handsome brothers stay set in the mood, but they wanted funky rhymes from the brother so cool. Trying to check the vibes and set the conversation. The keenest minds to find this observation. I'm on 10 podcast, so don't not face it. We'll be the first to declare our greatness. Checking out, check it, I'm checking it twice on the weekly. I'm busting, cause busting is life. If you don't know, now you do though. You should peep game, that'd be cool though. Cause your part is crucial, so get on the movement. If you ain't busting, don't know what you doing. Wasting your time and ignoring the truest. Some of the realest, they greatly influence. Kings in Montana creating a movement. Scrapping or rapping or laughing or acting. It really don't matter, cause this is our passion. We busting and trusting, it really is something. When it comes to our family, you know that we love them. That's how we roll. Montana in the house and we taking control. Podcast kings in the place to be. We taking over, just wait and see.
Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly Buzz will be on tonight. No boasting, true and tried. It's Buzzword, it's ride or die. It's Buzzword, it's ride or die.
work on that.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. We are the Weekly Bust, and we are being joined by a very special guest all the way across the ocean. She goes by the name Ty Emery. What's
G'day,
going on?
G'day. I am across the pond. I'm in Auckland, New Zealand.
Dang, you truly are in the future right now.
I am. So on New Year's, where the sun touches first is actually New Zealand, which is
No.
I think that's beautiful.
That's sweet, man. That's sweet. Being in New Zealand and traveling all the time, does that really fuck you up? Like when you're coming
Super.
off? Yeah.
For the last, I was meant to only be away for like 3 to 4 weeks, and then something just kept like kind of being offered and then I just ended up extending like 5 weeks over a month. And by the time I landed in Auckland, I'm glad this was like my last. I needed to be here by the 15th because I was getting my Mocco fixed up. I got smashed. I got hit off. It was a hit and run. I got hit off the bike.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I was hit off the bike at the start of the year, and it actually took all my tattoo off on my left butt cheek.
Wait, you mean like a bicycle or like a motorbike?
Hell no, I was on the scooter. I was in the scooter in Phuket.
Like a Vespa?
Thailand. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
We love our moped gang.
I love mopeds.
That's wild. You're okay.
Now we got a better booty.
Damn.
Well,
Took a little chunk
Ouch.
off there. Damn.
Ooh. Took a little chunk out.
for the boys.
Yeah.
For the boys. So we took a big chunk out, and now it's just back to looking perfect as it should. Super crazy when I was getting my tattoo done the first time, because one leg is for peace and one leg is for the god of war. And as they were doing the tattoo, which is the god of war side, that's when I got the call for my second BKFC fight, and I was like, yo, the
Let's
guys are
go.
So as he's fixing it, this one, as he's finished, I look at my phone and I get a message from Mams Taylor because I've just signed with Misfit Boxing, and it looks like I'm going to be having my debut boxing for Misfit coming up in the first quarter of the year. And I look at my guy and I'm like, bro, your tattooing does more than anything. I'm like, that's just too coincidence that each time we're tattooing on the God of War answers and gives me a fight.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Shout out to Misfit Boxing. We got we know someone,
awesome.
Carla Jade from BKFC UK Ring Girls. She's fighting on Misfit Boxing as well. I've seen that just recently.
Yeah, she just had a fight, a month ago?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
I think she's taking another one too. She's preparing.
I'm
like
going to be looking at. I think it might be the influencer boxing. She does have a Misfit one coming up. Because she's one of the ring girls for BKFC UK. I met her there. And was just speaking with them and looking at me being one of her cornermen for the Misfit fight.
That's
sweet.
fun.
That would be sweet.
Before we journey off into all the cool things of what you do and who you are, like I guess the most important question is, who is Ty Emery? Can we get in your own words of who you are?
Starting.
Where did you come from and where did you go?
I was born and raised in Central Queensland, Australia. Then my parents are I'm Aussie. I'm half Aussie and half native Māori. So I feel like I got the mix of both, like the best of both worlds. So I grew up in Australia. I was a big kid, like big into camping, just riding my push bike, pretty relaxed, if anything. And then ended up becoming an electrician. Ended up doing that and became the first female electrical contractor of Australia. Ended up getting into thermography.
Shut up.
Yeah, so
Hands up.
I had a brain.
Alert.
Had a brain.
The girls out there think it ain't doable. It is.
Blue collar shit too.
That's
That's cool.
fucking
That's
dope.
hella crazy.
Yeah.
Well, hey, blue collar work is way harder. And we used to sit around at Smoko and everyone would be like, I'm not going to do this forever. This is what I want to do in the future. And I was that person that actually like went through with what I, kind of always dreamed of doing for myself.
That's fire.
Yeah, of course. I think I've always been like a big dream chaser. I didn't come from like the easiest of beginnings. I didn't have parents from like a really young age. So I've just like had it rough, and that's probably like why I am a little bit rough. But I always just knew, I just wanted to work hard and give myself a life that I always felt like I deserved.
Yeah, dude, I think that's the mission in all life, man, is to succeed in evolving yourself, right?
Of course, that whole point is to like figure out like what's inside and who we are. That's why it's so hard to answer this question, because I feel like there's a base of who I am, which is just a really kind person. I'm super, super, super kind, which is super blinding at times. But I'm also just like really super serious. I love learning. I love facts. Once I hone in and I'm obsessed with something, like I don't finish until the mission is over, unless I'm dead,
I love that complicated answer because it shows how deep you took the question and you really thought about it.
Not a lot of people are just like, I'm just me,
Yeah. I was just me and Levi were just looking at each other. I think we were thinking the same thing because we have interviewed hundreds of people, right? And we always get, there's a lot of the cliche answers that I'm me, da 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 da. But then you have
or the
rare
basic answers sometimes.
Yeah,
that's funny.
You have the very rare cases like yourself where you're just not sure, and you're actually one of the rare cases where you can say that with a lot of validity because you're all over. You're doing a lot of cool shit.
I've been a lot of things. I've been a lot of things, and whenever I do something, I become like literally the best at it. So it's really hard. I think I don't fit into a box, and I know that maybe that's why I don't really get. Some people are like, it's not like they're scared of me or they don't know how to take it because, well, nobody knows how to take
passion.
Nobody knows how to take passion, but something that can't be defined either. It's scary to people. It's scary to people.
People also get intimidated when you make a decision right away too, though.
Yeah, when you're decisive, that is true.
Yeah, because most people are indecisive, like really bad. But when you're like, no.
Here's a little bit about your background that you didn't bring up.
Wait, what?
You went to a private school.
No, I read that on the internet and I was like, bro, I didn't get a private
So it's not a thing.
No,
Sorry, I asked
That's my
European,
bad. We're
but
just
it's
looking
not.
up a couple.
Yeah, we're
things
doing our
and
research and we're looking.
trying to-
Yeah.
No.
private
I
school.
was
I didn't have parents. What's wrong with you guys? Who was paying for this?
I don't know. I was like, maybe
for my own
maybe
You
you had
got paid
a
to publish
maybe
that.
you had a rich uncle. I don't know.
No way.
Okay, so her name
I
isn't-
went through 2 adopted homes. So I went through the public school system in my hometown of Gladstone. So maybe
so
it's good the
Gladstone.
internet. I think that I don't know. The internet has said a lot of crazy stuff. I think my favorite thing was like top 10 things you need to know about Ty Emery, and then it was like number 10. She likes to smoke weed, and all I hear is like Miss Lippy likes to drink milk. I just thought, who's writing this? But they're right. I like to.
Can
smoke
we
weed.
confirm
Shut
that? Yeah, I was just gonna say, can we
Yeah.
confirm that
I was
number
like-
one though?
Oy vey, right? Yeah,
So
that's
sorry, guys. I wasn't a public school kid. I've definitely sometimes even got a chip on my shoulder with certain like private school kids or like rich parent kids, only if they're not like living up to a certain potential or they're just like an asshole of a human. Because I think you've been given every upper hand in life and you just blew it, bro. I kind of like not look down, but I'm a bit harder on those people just because I think.
Well,
Man,
the
what I would
internet,
have the
I'm
silver
not
spoon and still fucked up.
the internet's underselling your story. They're making it seem like you were, chilling in private school and you fucking had to grind
was
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was working night shift till 2 a.m. to get myself through high school.
Those
Like, what?
motherfuckers, dude.
So what's it like growing up Aussie? Is it true about the spiders and snakes and shit?
Yes, we've got
Mhm.
got, like,
Oh,
spiders
there's no fucking way.
bigger than my hand.
There's no fucking
No,
way,
there's
dude.
no
I'm
way Ty
so
would do that.
scared of spiders, man. There's no
Everywhere
fucking
I
way.
go, everyone's so scared of all this stuff. It's the best when, especially in footy years, there'd be like any sort of creepy crawly. They'd be like, Ty! I'd be like, da, 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 I'm here.
Yeah,
You know,
Like a
You're like,
superhero.
yeah.
The Aussie superhero of all your friends.
It's
Oh,
a,
these
it's a
superheroes.
5 foot.
Yeah.
It's like a 5 foot Cayman or some shit.
She hops
Like
on that fucker like Steve Irwin.
For sure.
Choking it
If
out.
it's been saving a life, I would do it.
Big
Tell
ass-
me that Steve Irwin is like your guys' man still in Australia.
He is still the man. Now, I got to go to the park before, just as like his TV series was going out. So before he started really getting like good money. So I got to go to the park then, and then I got to go to the park later as they were like, obviously bringing in more money and doing world tours. And I will tell you guys, like, he is just the most kindest person in the world. I feel blessed that I ever got to even meet him like in person as a kid.
Dang, that's dope.
Yeah, that's like my one where I'm like, I can't believe I got to meet him, like what an amazing human.
What a legend, dude.
Yeah.
His
He's
son
a
is
G.
killing it too, and so is his daughter. They're both
Yeah.
killing it.
Wasn't
Yeah,
one of
because
them
they have the same passion.
I'm
We
not
need
sure.
people like that.
Yeah.
So growing up over there in Australia, do you guys get like
Not in a private school.
right? Do you guys do you guys get a lot of American media?
We definitely did like growing up, like by the end of high school, especially when I was, and it mostly like really, really come in when I started traveling. I think it was 2013 is when I first started getting out of the country to play for the LFL. And every time I'd come back, it was just more Americanized. Not that, hey, it's not a bad thing, but
Right.
I love Australia for being Australia. And I guess
That's how
I
I
grew
feel
up.
about Montana.
Yeah. Oh, in Montana. Like I grew up camping and pig hunting and,
She
you
laughed.
know,
Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious though. Montana's kind of like the we're the difference of like the United States. Like we kind of keep it that way. We even say don't like there's a saying here, don't California our Montana. Because
Don't
we just
California.
we like to be the like just like different, I guess like this.
So it's like Texas. I love Texas.
We're way
Um,
cooler in Texas.
Yeah, they're
Texas.
way more like
They
radical.
wish they were
I
us.
feel like.
Yeah.
They
And
wish
we
they
got,
were.
we got mountains
We
up
got
here.
mountains.
Texas ain't got shit, but a bunch
And
of
moose.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got moose and
cactus.
bears and wolves and
I mean, Texas, actually, I shouldn't say Texas doesn't have shit because I've been there and it's actually.
They got a lot of guns, too,
Houston
though.
was pretty cool.
they got a lot of guns.
Yeah,
They got a
they
lot
have
of
the
guys.
Cowboys, you know. So for what it's worth. So.
Yeah, all right.
You got some cool people off your way besides Steve Irwin. You have someone in your field that actually just had a really big night herself. Beck Rollins.
Oh, Beck's dope. So I first met Beck. We were both in Brizzy. I just started LFL, and then I think it was when is it Carla? She was a grappler. I think Mexican
Not
girl.
sure.
She was fighting her in the UFC, and she had a really good takedown. So they had me pulled into her camp, and pretty much I just tackled her, which was I thought, that's my skill. I'm the best in the world at tackling. So that's kind of where we met each other then, and through the years it's been when you see each other, when you don't see each other, but we've always like she's really supportive of me. Obviously I'm supportive of her. I did feel like the fight was going to go that way, but at the same time I knew it's super.
Korea is just a different breed, man.
Yeah, she's different, and even Christine, like I first started doing MMA stuff with her. So Christine's actually the first girl I ever sparred, like ever.
Shut the fuck up, for
had to
real.
punch someone. Yeah, so it'll be interesting
I guess
if
that
one
makes a
day
lot
we
of
ever
sense.
fight.
Christine's background is Muay Thai, dude.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense, dude.
Muay Thai is the best. Muay Thai.
I was gonna bring it up. Okay, so you brought it up on your side. Okay, bare knuckle versus Muay Thai, and why, and what's the differences that you notice, and what's the strength that you brought over from Muay Thai to bare knuckle?
Well, one, if you can get elbowed in the face and kicked, like you can definitely eat a punch. So you learn pretty fast if an elbow is going to knock you out or not. So I learned that really fast. I got elbowed by, what's her name? She was number 135 pounder. I fought her on the Channel 3 for them. And I remember she just got this clean off on my chin. And I just remember I was like, douche. Oh, what the fuck? I thought, holy shit. So I think mental toughness, and you have to have a big heart if you're going to do Muay Thai, bro. And I think for bare knuckle, and that's like, for me, I've got the biggest heart, and like I've always said, you got to put a bullet in my head. It's the only way you're going to stop me. And so for that, with bare knuckle, I'm going to choose bare knuckle because I just love it. I absolutely love that we have no gloves. I love that we have no gloves. I love how raw and real it feels.
I don't think people expected how clean of a boxer you were going to end up being, off your background and shit.
Yeah, because I'm a footy player.
Yeah, you're a football player. Exactly my point. Yeah.
But so what I learned with the Maoris, it said there was only 3 subjects. It was basket weaving, wrestling, and boxing. So I think it's just in the blood, bro. I think if you're good at if you got the genetics, so I've got in the Maori name, I'm actually Emery, so that's Celtic. That was Celtic bloodline, or the gingers who came over to
fighting Irishes
into Irish and Scottish into New Zealand. And then that's mixed with
you prick.
Convicts. Oh, what? Someone's ginger. Sorry. The gingers are cuties, don't. So yeah, I don't know. I've really enjoyed the boxing now that I'm
Christian, say hi to the camera real quick. Pop in there.
Our cameraman's back here saying funny stuff also off the screen.
Hello. Good day.
Good day.
How are you?
So I guess, how did you get into playing the football?
Yeah, playing the football.
Playing the football.
What?
Yeah, hell yeah.
The foosball.
The foosball. My friend Cody House, I was living with her. Yeah, I was a linebacker. So I played in the NFL.
Bit of a linebacker too. You were playing. So one of the motherfuckers who understand football, you were playing the quarterback's position on the defensive side. You have to know the field better than everyone else.
And then the rover. And then I played rover, so I was behind the middle linebacker. And that gave me more freedom just to be able to be a bit more instinctual. Because just from playing rugby union and playing footy my whole life, I know that there's a playbook, but sometimes obviously our coaching is at a different stage for females football compared to the NFL. And they just found that it was easier to put me as a rover where everyone stuck to the playbook, and then they just allowed me to be free because it was just a lot better that way. It was a lot better that way. Which is good for me.
Yeah.
Um,
Just that you get to kind of improvise, you know, and do what you feel is
be
kind of.
instinctual.
How did the opportunity land on your lap then?
I literally got taken down by the girl Cody, who was their star wide receiver, because they were just getting a lot of pretty girls who actually couldn't play football, and they broke them all before the season started.
Yeah.
And I thought, yeah, let's go. I'll give it a go. I'll come down and help you out. And then once they saw that I could play, they were like, well, we play on TV in about 4 weeks, so here's your uniform. I thought, fuck
it.
Hell
yeah.
Right.
Let's go, boys.
We're gonna go hard. Go hard.
That's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, best thing. I see everything kind of just falls into place for me. I don't know, and it's weird because at the same time,
2 days after our turkey bowl this year. I'm not kidding you. I was sore for 2 legitimate whole fucking days, bro. I kept telling my brother, I was like, Levi, I'm so fucking sore, dog.
I don't even want to move.
You're playing football
on the fucking.
This is
I feel
playing
worse.
turkey football.
I feel worse after football games than what I feel after like bare knuckle fights, and that's no joke. Even when I had my face split open,
Yeah,
I
you're
feel
such
like
a player. I want to
truck
get into
is
that here in a bit.
I feel like a truck has hit me after every LFL game. Obviously, I was 88 kilos. I don't know what that is in pounds, but I was still, I think, in the.
What is that, Jake? What's 88 kilos?
What is it? 88 times 3 or something?
Holy fuck, that's funny, bro. that's American for you.
Boy, underdog.
It's a lot,
It's
a lot of American Eagles. I don't know.
Oh, well, I was still small, so the girls were just, American girls are massive. So yeah, I literally would feel like a car had hit me for about a week. While with the fighting, I'm like, I don't know if it's just different. It's just different healing.
My boy Jeff Unger, he runs a page called Unger Sales. He said that he would gladly be baptized in your bathwater. I had to tell you that.
She says what?
Yeah. What? How long?
She's so fucking coolest, man.
How long did you play in the LFL? Is it called? He said.
Yeah. How many teams? I want to know all this too.
I played 4 seasons or 3 seasons, I think.
Same team?
I played for the Australian Queensland Brigade. Then I got chosen by America. Then I played for the Las Vegas Sin. And then I played for the All-Star team. I became an All-Star. That's when I became an All-Star defensive tackler, which is pretty cool. At the time, everyone's like, whoa! I was like,
right.
Hey, the certificate, woohoo! Now I'm out and I understand like American culture a bit more. I realized I was like, oh damn, I'm an all-star defensive tackler.
It's a huge thing. Yeah, it's a big thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big thing. But at the time, I was still just like, so are we gonna go to training, or is there any chicken wings or anything? You know, like where's the food at? Like, what are we doing? This is cool. Like, I was just so happy to just be alive. You get me?
How many countries?
Yeah.
You know, I gotta ask. You know, traveling's it's a topic in itself, but I want to get into. But how many fucking countries have you been to?
What, in the last like month?
No, ever.
Oh,
The last month.
Oh, okay. New Zealand, Jamaica, Guatemala, America, Australia, Thailand, Ireland.
Most
Dubai.
of Europe.
No, that's it.
Dubai. Yeah, I seen that on your Instagram.
Hell yeah.
Our boy Christian, our cameraman back here, he asked, would you ever play Australian football? The one with like the big poles? I never seen it before.
No. That's the only code of football I haven't played in my life.
Really?
It's gonna be real long for that, and I want to really like be able to tackle someone. A lot of that game's like are really they're so skilled. They take those guys over to be the long kickers for the NFL now, like because they've just got such amazing kicks.
I have never heard of it.
Me either. I'm gonna have to look it up. I ain't never seen it, honestly.
That's not my thing. That's not my thing.
Christian watches a lot of YouTube. I knew he knew about it.
So you said chicken wings. You fuck with hot wings?
You're like already out. You're like, and checked out.
Yeah, so hot wings. You fuck with them? You like spicy shit? You're talking about chicken wings?
I like it, but it burns and blisters my mouth. I'm like, I've got such a.
That's a good question, actually, because that's like an American food.
Once you brought it up, so what's your favorite?
Well, I like honey barbecue.
There you go.
That's
like
I've-
Thai flavored shit. I'm a pretty fan.
Oh,
Mm.
like the Asian zing.
Ooh, Asian
I-
zing. Yeah, I love
Asian
Asian
zing
zing,
fire,
baby.
dog.
with the
Shout out to
little
Tito.
spice, yeah, a
On
little.
there. Yeah.
Um, so do you like dry rub or sauced?
Salt,
I'll
baby.
probably-
Sauce.
Dry rub's
Yummy.
good on days. though,
I'm
dog.
pissed if
man.
they come back dry, dog. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Really?
Like a
Can we
Caribbean jerk,
can we
maybe.
give it up one time for her background, dude? That's not even green screen.
Yeah, the drop back's fucking sick, dude.
It's real.
Yeah,
I
that's
know. That's the dope thing about it. It's not even fake. It's
Yeah.
sick, dude.
What is that metal shit? Is that like some workout equipment behind you?
No, that's for the shades up above.
Okay.
I should have changed it, but
He's like, how do I look?
Where-
She's got to like, she did a little bit of adjusting light real quick. All right.
Damn
Damn it. Where's my shade? I need more light.
I think it's so rad that you're not a cheerleader and you're a football player.
and bare knuckle fist fight.
A middle linebacker at that all-star middle linebacker.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How was it like playing in Vegas?
playing in Vegas was honestly the best. The team culture was the best. The girls were the best. See, on that team, it was still like that crossover where we had real athletes and real football players, and like legit athletes that were coming from other sports, but we still had a mix of like some strippers, some Playboy bunnies. Like it still had that like original culture of what LFL was, because it started at the Super Bowl as a halftime show with like actresses, models, Playboy bunnies, you know, just like hot chicks from America.
Yeah.
Basically
A-list, just
influencers,
smashing
right?
each
Word
other.
up.
Dude, I thought I legitimately thought it stood for lingerie football league.
That's
It was.
Yeah.
It did. It
They
did.
did?
start, and
Okay,
then-
yeah,
cool.
right,
Okay, like
yeah.
Then they changed it. Then
To
they changed it to Legends, and now I think it's called
Right.
X League. It's like changed, but they've changed it to much.
This fucking
Oh
fool.
no, man.
Oh my god.
Unger, I warned you. Behave yourself while she's on, Unger.
Oh god.
I'm sorry, I got so distracted.
This motherfucker, man. I
Oh
swear
my
to God,
dude.
And Potter's a menace for putting them up.
bro. Potter is a menace, dog. He's half the problem. Potter.
Oh my god.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
so sorry.
Yes, sir. I'm so sorry.
I just
What's
seen
up?
that and I was
Our boy
like,
Unger's
Jeff,
going
you
wild
son
in
of
the
a bitch, dude.
Fight world live.
Yeah.
You son of a
He's trying
bitch.
to get sponsored by Jergens
Son
up
of
in
He's in love, dude. He cannot handle himself. He told me this prior to the show. He says, "Bro, I'm in love." I said, "Calm the fuck
Jeff,
down."
I'm married. Chill, dude. Fucking back off. God damn it.
X-nay with the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Contain your
We love you,
boner.
Jeff. I'm sorry. All right.
Anyhow,
Sorry about that.
back to the amazing story of Ty here. So you fucking not only play football, but you model too. It's brought you all over. You just named off many countries. How was Dubai, by the way? What were you doing there?
Okay, so Dubai, I went over just to see like I don't know I went to Thailand for the same reason. A lot of martial artists are going there. So when you kind of start to see a trend, you think, well, obviously there's some hidden technique or secrets there. And it's just big opportunity, and it's super, super safe. I'm actually going back in February. I'm working with, do you guys know the Hardcore guys? It's a Russian company. It's called Hardcore.
Yeah. Yep,
Yeah, so they've invited me out. They've got a reality TV show happening, and I'm gonna be jumping in and sitting g'day to the guys and doing some hosting with them.
You gonna be in
so-
Russia?
No, it'll be in Dubai. It's meant to be
Oh,
getting filmed.
I was
in
gonna
Dubai.
say that's gonna be
Okay, I was like,
fucking
damn,
wild.
that's tough if you're gonna be over in Russia.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what's
wild, man.
Pretty sure I'd have
You're
to be
bad.
married to someone to be safe enough to go to like Russia or Dagestan.
Right.
Hey, man, the Nelk boys pulled it off, dude. During a time of war, too. The fuckers are crazy, dude.
Yeah,
Good
they
on.
are crazy.
How do they do it, though, man? How does Nelk pull that shit off? Do you watch Nelk?
They know how.
Having the
to-
right connections.
What?
They know how.
I did.
But you watch The Bus, so that's gangster. Let's go.
Hey, I just saw my first ever episode with him, and
That's
Those
fucking
look good.
sick.
Yeah,
I love
I love
Nelk, dude.
Hezbollah. So
Me
Oh,
too, bro.
Hezbollah's
I
Hezbollah's
feel about
best.
that.
He's got
Yeah, I
the
don't
whip
care
in
about
that
meeting
bitch.
a UFC
Is
fighter to
Hezbollah
train,
as
but
cool as he is here over there?
He's probably.
I haven't met Hezbollah.
You've met him or haven't?
No, I haven't met Hasbullah. I'm a female, so I think the people who I can meet would be different, which is
This lady.
why I'm excited to like be able to help out with the hardcore, because I feel like you get a different level of respect when you're like training around people, especially for me. Out of Thailand and Phuket, I've got a lot of really cool Russians and Dagestani guys, either as coaches or just people who I have can have a chat with throughout. But yeah, I feel like Hasbullah would be definitely behind. I don't know. I don't think he would. I don't know. I can't see their culture and Hasbullah wanting to say g'day to me, which would make me really sad. So I don't know if I ever want to be.
Oh, that makes sense because his Muslim background and shit.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense.
Like
that makes a lot of sense, dude.
Yeah. He won't even do interviews with women. Just
dude, how come we don't even think like that, bro?
Right. I was like,
we don't even consider.
You're American. You're closed off from other people's culture.
Now Hasbullah hashtag.
Damn, that's crazy. We're from Montana.
Yeah,
and it shows.
Now
I think we've been to like Canada before, but other than that,
or did you say that?
I'm sad.
Did you say that? Okay.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Chris Tron comes out of nowhere and says,
Tron is out here going hard.
He says, "I'm sad, Bula."
I'm sad. Oh my god.
You're gonna be doing some cool shit in Dubai then, or is that, or did you already do that
show in February?
That's in February, and then pretty much right after that. So Mams has said in the first quarter of 2024. So what's that? March, April. So March, April is the projected debut date for Misfit. I'm like over the moon. That's one of the goals I had set out on my like little mission. To travel to London and to travel to the UK was to meet whoever I needed to meet, and make that connection. It didn't take long. You can I can walk into a room or walk onto a job site, and I guess being an electrician from that, and I can literally be like, there's the guy. I don't know how, but I can always find the person where I'm like, that's the person. And I'm old school like that. Like I'll go up and shake someone's hand and introduce myself.
Boys, what is the recipe on trips?
Chris?
Tell him, Jake. Let him know.
Come on, you're the new guy. What's the recipe on trips?
Trips.
Bop, bop, bop.
Like taking trips?
Yeah, no, yeah.
I mean, like,
so what's our recipe?
Keep on pinching till you're done.
I was like, are you talking about hallucinogens?
No.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
No, we don't know nothing about that. Allegedly, don't know.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about. All right, so we have the same recipe. We go
about the 100 people.
We go
the 100 people.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here we go. All right, nice.
Yeah, you just meet 100 people, then you dwindle it down to 10, and then down to 1. There's one good contact that's legit.
Meet 100. Have 10 like you, have 1 love you.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you can. I mean, I'm not saying that I have a charming enough personality that I make fucking 10 people want to fuck with me, let alone 100. But you know,
but one solid contact.
Yeah, I talked to. That's
so
what's fun about.
I like that you said that you just show up to an event. You're like, that's the one right there. That's cool. At least you have that ability. Yeah. That's one. That's a strength that many don't got.
How long were you an electrician for? I'm a carpenter currently right now.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I've been
10 years.
I did private homes for like 3.5 years, and I've been in the union for like 2 now. So
I was in the union, so I was actually in the first. I was the first apprentice that was.
Got out local 82.
And then I actually was a part of building the apprentice union as an electrician with Queensland Rail, which was really cool. I remember they really wanted me to go into politics, and that's when I was like, I'm gonna go and like do something else. You guys.
She's like, that's lame.
That's so fucking funny.
No, because I would just yell at them all the time. Like, and I don't mind having my opinion heard.
That's hilarious.
But sometimes, like, I'm like, okay, you literally just told me you like secretly go and take naps in lunchtime and out of breaks, and then here you are trying to argue to get an extra $2 for pay. And I was like, no fucking way. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So I'm definitely someone to bat for fairness, but I still think, I'm like proper old school. Like, you got to work for your money. Right. Like, what are you thinking?
How big's the city that you grew up in?
It's actually classified as like a town, small city, but we only had like 2 roundabouts. We got McDonald's. I remember we only had enough people in the town to get McDonald's when we were like 8.
Oh, dang, it's tiny.
So it's still small. It's just we had the largest port in the southern hemisphere. So obviously we export a lot of like minerals, refinery, like we're like the coal seam pipeline.
Okay.
Nice.
It's like one of those towns.
Yeah. I thought it was cool that you were saying that you were just interested, that you were active a little bit, because I think they're trying to get me interested into eventually down the road with the political stuff, because I've done a little bit of volunteer work and I went and protested a right to work bill at the Capitol.
And
here.
you should.
You got my vote, fuck it.
I think my history might be a little checkered for political aspirations. But
Not really. If you look, bro, you can sit on this, and obviously your like voice can be heard by people, and having a platform even like this gives it a credibility. So, you know, great power comes great responsibility. Here I am mummying you. I'm like, you're important. Go and be a voice.
no, I just like being active, and that's what's fun about it. Is it's fun to just there's one thing to say that you want to hear about it, but then it's another to kind of actually
so
do about it. So I just thought it was interesting that you said that you were kind of active in that sense. So
Speaking of being
cool.
being about it, when you got the call from David, or who called you to fight bare knuckle?
Well, eventually it was someone who was attached to David, and I literally laughed at them because I was like, okay, universe, this is what I want. I want to be a bare knuckle fighter. This is what I've decided. And then within 2 weeks, I get this call and they're like, hey, Ty Emery, do you want to be a bare knuckle fighter? And I just went, fuck off. Boom, hung up, and I was like, what the fuck?
You told 3 people that.
But
that's the Holy Spirit, the Trinity.
Something like that. That's where my luck is. My luck is like strange like that. And then eventually they got David on messaging me, and David on a call, and they're like, hey, Ty's having a hard time believing this is real. And I was like, well, of course. What the hell? And he's like, yes, Ty, we want you to be a BKFC fighter. And then it kind of like went from there. Just because I've been waiting on my visa for so long into this country. First Round Management is organizing that now, which I'm super excited
New
about.
Zealand?
No, to get into America.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Woo!
Let's go.
So while I was waiting for all that, it just made sense to debut in BKFC Asia. One, I mostly just jumped on. That's why the whole point of like flashing that was me being like, fuck you, in like the nicest way possible to every person.
That's a very nice way.
Yeah, in the nicest way possible. Just to show people like, yo, I'm here to stay. And I don't know, you know how you're like, you're gonna see me one day, you're gonna see me, and I'm crazy enough, I got that wish too, because every person in the world saw
probably
me.
the most famous titty in the world at that point in time.
God bless.
Yeah, dude, because it was an overseas thing, so it happened at a way different time. It happened in the morning.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
And by like noon, everyone was all like, "That titty." I was like, "What the fuck?"
It's crazy to think that was literally the first titty to be flashed like that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I think at one point
it.
in time that was the most famous tit.
Well, we were just saying Janet Jackson ain't got nothing on that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was on the American broadcast.
Updated.
Yeah, true. And that wasn't
The internet wasn't like live then, dude.
Not too much.
You know what I mean? It was talked about on television.
As Grievous. No, he's good.
Grievous?
Grievous.
Grievous.
As Grievous.
Grievous. Yeah.
Oh, Grizz are on the way to the FCS.
They pulled it off?
Championship.
Let's go, Montana.
Yeah, man, baby.
Going to the
Shout
Let's
out.
go, Montana.
Shout out to the Grizz.
Now they
That's
play
some
the
football for you.
Jackrabbits next
We
week.
up.
We up, Montana. Big.
Montana.
Montana. Big.
Nice.
Do you have ice hockey out there as well?
Not so
a
much.
lot. Me and Ty used to live in Minnesota.
That was wild over there. Yeah, they love hockey in Minnesota.
Yeah, they love hockey in Minnesota.
Ty would be in these after-school battles on the ice rink.
You know that? That's tight that you know that, dude. She's like, yeah, I know that.
So where are you gonna live at when you move to the U.S.? Do you have any spots that you're interested in statewide, or like for training purposes? Or,
Yeah, you got a gym or somebody you're gonna.
Florida.
I'm thinking Vegas, just because that's where my home was originally.
Maria's there too.
Yeah, Faria's there too. I think it would be a conflict of interest. I don't think she'd she's kind of said that by the time I'm making my run for the belt, she'll be like out of there. So potentially she could be someone who could be like a good training partner. But
Yeah, we
I
love
think,
the champ. She's always on the show.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think we all like to, I don't know, go for ourselves, like figure it out ourselves, you know.
For sure.
Figure out our own superpowers. So I can't be based in, I can only stay for I think 3-month periods or for whenever I have like work and jobs. So I'm actually started looking. That's one of the reasons why I liked Auckland. I just went to one of the gyms yesterday and the setup was super amazing. I think it's city kickboxing. I went in there a bit early. I watched even just like the general public class, how amazing they were. A couple of the girls said that even on Saturday nights, they do like a conditioning class so that all the fighters' bodies get used to performing on a Saturday night. And now I'm attention to detail and I geek out on that stuff. So when you get told stuff like that and you just see like a gym run exactly like how a gym should, that kind of like excites you.
That's exciting.
Outside of that, I think it's important for me right now to kind of like be in Dubai, be in London, because I want to like learn strict boxing, you know. And until I find like that one person I should really, really stick with, I think I'm that type of person.
When
where
you
I'm
go
like,
over that way too, man, that's like the ground zero of bare knuckle too.
yeah,
Like
it
London
is.
and shit.
Literally, that's where bare knuckle was pretty much not.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it was popularized. You know, you think of old school London and shit.
Yeah, exactly. And I really want to like add that. Like I've got the Muay Thai, you know, so I want to be able to bring those elbows in and just like learn different angles and yeah, kind of like really focus on that. So yeah, that's where
Do you have anybody in mind when you go to places like London and shit that you're just gonna tap in? You know, maybe go over to the heavyweight champion gym like fucking Mick Terrell's.
No, I think because he's such a I need to find someone that fits for me. And sometimes you can see, okay, like I wouldn't go into like Tyson Fury's gym because they're all tall and long, so that doesn't really work for me when I'm 160.
That's your Muay Thai, right?
Yeah. Oh well, no, I'm not Muay Thai. I think for Misfit boxing, I want to be able to really. I really want to really hone in like on my boxing technique and the game that I want to play for bare
You want to be
knuckle.
a purist.
Yeah, I want to be a purist. I want to earn that sort of respect by putting on the gloves, because when in bare knuckle, it's still a blood sport. Like obviously everyone's like, "Whoa, that's badass," but when you're like putting on the gloves, it's like, you know, you get a little bit like looked at differently by the martial artist world. And I think by the time like I start taking my fights for BKFC and I feel like I'm a good representative for David and for Mams. I think I'm a great hybrid breed that can do the misfit and bare knuckle. But I want to be able to I just want to be able to show that I can be a boxer. You know, I'm a footy player, and I think it's about time that I started getting just like a different label on my name. That's all.
Do you have brothers?
What's that?
Like brothers? Like
Siblings?
Brothers. I did. I had brothers in my second adopted home. Shout out to David and Alan. Thanks for fighting on my head.
Tough, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just wondering, like, you know, did the brothers pick on you and rub your head?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I'm like, thanks for holding me down and fighting on my head. I hate you guys. No. They were awesome. I think having brothers was like through high school was the best thing ever. Yeah, it was the best.
So you said privately you kind of have a glitch with in scheduling with David Feldman. You guys seem to fall on the same weekends of being scheduled.
Yeah, literally from I think we're like the Red Corner, the Fuse UK, and then now you guys. And there was one other one as well.
That's a fucking trip, man. Like out of all the people that we can combo,
the Black Cat.
That's so fucking weird. I don't care what anybody says. Like that's weird. How does that happen?
Weren't you just on Mike Nish too?
Luck.
Accomplished.
Were you on Mission Accomplished just recently?
No, not recently, but I have been. I might have been there then too. Then
it might have been because I think I just seen it when I was on there.
Dude, that's a fucking trip. Like regardless, that's by accident. We didn't schedule those guys together.
Right. It just was like, yep, this and that.
And she's
Worked
like,
out
no
that
way.
way.
I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, I think some Feldman's coming on after you. And then she's all like, that's the fucking like multiple, like that's happened multiple times. I was like, no way. That's
Happens
fucking weird.
a lot. Maybe that's how he can never forget me. Because I'm like,
It's a glitch in the
"David,
fucking
Hell yeah.
Matrix, man. It's so weird.
So you're
don't
talking about
forget
being
me."
you're talking about being in the UK. Do you know much about James Lilly? Have you thought about reaching
Oh,
out to
just-
him?
He's a thug.
Yes.
He's a
I
purist too.
love James.
And
Dude,
he's
James
just
is the
No.
we're
freaking
gonna have him on
best.
next week. So I was just wondering if you had thought about him or
I
knew
can't
much
hear you.
about
Just
him.
whip it out.
Yeah, 100%. I've thought about going with James. I just know right now he's still in his career, and it's just honestly, it's just so cold in the UK for me. It's so hard.
They got a picture
hard
together.
Whoa. Hey, Christian
Yeah.
raises a really good point, dog. Christian
Who's
raises a really good
That's
point.
her.
James
James Lilly.
Lilly.
Oh,
She's
now
in the
that
pic-
Goku-
shit.
Melanie
I didn't
Shaw.
even know
Hey,
that. Sorry.
Now that
No, you're
Gogo
good.
is
What's
not
up?
holding the fucking belt as of yesterday officially,
Which
James
is
Lilly,
crazy.
James Lilly should be first up to fight for it.
Him and Jake.
with Jake Lindsay.
Him
Yeah,
versus Jake Lindsay.
Ooh.
Oh
We
my
need to
God.
get Jake on too. We had him on and brought
Dog.
Gogo on earlier this year.
James deserves that. He's
That sounds
Yeah, James
sick.
is the shit, man.
You guys
I
better
really
grab
like
your
him.
barking pass.
Shake some wieners.
Bark.
Calm the fuck down, you animals.
No.
Speaking of animals, I heard you're an animal lover.
Never.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love animals. How can you not love animals?
Yeah.
Some
Animals
people
love
just don't
me.
have time for them, you know?
So
That's cool that
Yeah,
you love
true.
animals, and that means that you are from Australia.
you
So
like
we had to
what-
check that
what
out.
kind of dog? Like Aussie or
Nice.
your
Australian Shepherd.
Frenchie? Yeah. Pity.
No, my dog's a his mum was a Chihuahua Beagle mixed with a Thai Ridgeback. So he's got like Yoda ears, like literally Yoda looking.
Can you get this dog right now on camera?
No, I'm in New Zealand. He's in Phuket. I'm flying back to him tomorrow.
Okay.
Sorry, or I would for sure.
No, I mean I'm totally not hurt by it at all, so it's fine.
We
I will
fucking.
send you my dog.
It's fine.
It's
I will
going
send
in
you
the
my
camera
dog.
bear.
What's your favorite
I'll forgive
animal
you.
of all time?
Ooh, nice. Good question.
Ooh, it would probably have to be dogs then. I think.
Dogs, for sure.
It's a
It's
dag.
just because
Levi,
yeah,
what's yours?
growing up, that was my growing up,
All
that was my
time,
friend.
bro.
It's always been a tiger.
Tiger.
I love
Tiger.
tigers. Yeah, I
Totally
love
the
tigers.
tiger.
too.
Christian, what's yours? Your favorite animal? Tits.
Now,
Christian.
Come on, whip that fucker out.
dude.
Animal.
He's
bro.
a non-animal
Fucking
person.
embarrassing us, dude.
Okay.
He has fish.
Okay. Non-animal guy. Me? I love wolves.
Cool.
I
Wolves
love.
are cool.
I love wolves. Yeah.
And
Bighorn
Wolves are
sheep.
cool.
Shut up! I love
Really?
bighorn sheep too. I like the way they
Boom.
and they crack, dude.
Yeah.
Cram.
I seen some with my dad. We were driving on the back road between like Lincoln
They
and
do look
Augusta,
cool though.
and we saw some fighting, and I was like 8 years old, and it was super fucking cool. And it was just like,
Those are your favorite animal.
yeah, they're so powerful, dude, and they're just fucking mobbing up the sides of
What
mountains
is it?
and shit. So,
Whoa.
fuck.
You're a slippery little sly fox.
David, what's yours?
Potter, what's your favorite animal? And let me see your tits. That has nothing to do with you, by the way. That we've been saying
That's
this.
Ty. That's Ty Lynn thing.
Instantly, I was like,
Oh, sorry, guys. Yeah, my favorite animal. You say
Favorite animal.
Animal.
Ty Emery's my favorite animal. This girl is a fucking beast.
Oh,
So, yeah, she's my favorite animal.
This is why we love
This girl's
Potter.
a
Potter's
fucking
an
animal.
animal.
Respect.
Hell yeah.
He's a fucking animal.
S-A.
What the hell? Did you see that? Hey,
Some
that was
Bye.
cool.
hey, how'd you do that?
I don't know, but it just magically did it.
No, you totally did something.
Oh,
what
no,
the
it is
fuck?
on-
Yeah, see the hearts come out.
Shut up.
That's dope.
There you go.
Hey, that's new.
She can
I'm
even
bad
she
at
can even
that
do fucking magic. I mean, guys, come on. You're a legend.
Put a spell on you.
Yo,
Now
it
you're
says,
mine.
yo, she can even do
If you guys don't
magic.
know,
Yo, that's fucking funny.
David Potter has a
Voodoo girl.
UFC 296 stream going on after this.
I told you I was a
we're
big
gonna-
fan of this
yeah.
lady, and for her to
Oh,
come on, I'm
nice.
an even bigger fan.
We're not.
Press
Okay, we're
conference.
not done. I was just letting everybody
Hey,
know.
so
See, press conference
Levi and
Crazy.
Fenner, they're connoisseurs of food. They like food. They like the food. Okay, so I heard that you did as well.
When Christian eats, he
You're a
likes to
fan
eat
of going to weird restaurants, right? Is that true or not true?
Are you a foodie?
Yeah, yeah. Foodie.
I love food. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Food is like cultural. You can eat food with like anybody.
Great
Yeah,
point.
just meet cool
Leading
people.
me
Gotta
right
eat.
into my next segment here. You've been all
Excellent.
over. You've been in all the nook and crannies of the cool places of the universe. So where has been the coolest place, and what's your favorite style of restaurant?
Look, okay, one of the coolest experiences was when I was training out in Pattaya in Thailand. Now I followed a coach who is Coach Mega. Now he's grown up and coached
Megan,
like
that sounds like
Khabib.
Trump.
He's like trains Khabib, like just PFL guys. He's just like crazy skilled. He secret like weapon out of Dagestan. So I followed him
Dang,
out.
those guys are
to-
killers.
Yeah, literally. He followed him out to Pattaya where he's training a team called the Chinese team Sunken, where they have the world champion Tang Kai. So one evening they invite me over. There's Belgian, Tang Kai. So they're both like one's from Mongolia, champion of Mongolia. Tang Kai is the champion from one championship. I've got my coach from Dagestan. Now they've gotten a big stew where they've put horse and potato and carrots and like made this big ass stew, and I'm telling you, it was just like, I don't know, it was just like the best meat I've ever eaten, which everyone was like, no, and I'm like, I know, I thought that at the start too, and still I started eating it and I realized I was like, nah, man, this is why these guys are so freaking strong, because they're eating horse meat and you are what you
Damn,
eat.
that's fucking
Hell
tough,
yeah.
actually.
But I don't know, it was
And it
such
was
a cool
good?
experience, you know? Yeah,
That
like
was
eating on the coffee
delicious.
table
fucking-
and you've
I'm
sitting
interested.
with world champions, you know? You're like, we're what a table of world champions, and what the hell, and a secret coach out of Dagestan, and
Yeah.
we're eating a horse stew, and I just thought, wow, that's such a cool special thing.
Fucking incredible.
You're in
man.
it.
You are in the
fucking
thick of it.
in
Yeah, dude.
Holy
I am.
fuck.
I don't know how I get there. I'm like,
That's fucking
It's like
wild.
some Kill Bill shit.
Personality.
Next thing you know, you're just in some
Kill
like
Bill shit.
crazy ass
I'm gonna
training
have to
She's
watch it.
eating with
I think
the
that's
end
one
of a
thing I never
broken
watched.
AK-47
Yeah.
as a spoon.
I would. For sure, I would.
It's like, how the fuck did I get here?
A little bit of
And
Lord
then
of
it's like-
War, fucking mixed
That
with
is
it.
definitely.
And then
what
the
happened.
camera
We get
pans out
wild.
rapidly and says 3 months earlier.
The weekly bus being like, you're gonna meet some.
Don't curse me. Don't curse me. I think even like honestly, that's probably me just before I got trapped in Phuket, Thailand before COVID. You know, I was all like bright-eyed. Yeah, this is gonna be a great little Muay Thai trip. Woo!
Yeah.
And then next thing I'm like stuck there and living on concrete and living on a Muay Thai freaking
No.
boxing ring. And that's actually cool moments too, because although everyone's like broke and whatever, we would all sit on the floor and everyone had either grown
You
something.
were stuck in Thailand?
Yes, and like some are fishermen, and I don't know, they just make some of the most amazing meals, and we'd
That
all
is
come
fucking
together.
crazy.
Yeah,
How
I've
long
had
did
it.
it
on the
stuck there
streets of
for?
Thailand. You have a
I've-
fucking movie, man.
Yeah,
Like, your whole
something
story's a
like
movie.
that.
It's like the machine, but Ty Emery version.
It is a machine. She is the animal.
Oh my gosh.
The
This is
machine.
probably why only animals like me, because I've just lived so much that people just can't connect with me anymore.
They
They're like,
sense
"Man,
the savage in you.
yeah, that's my hottest favorite.
So I had a topic
What
on
do you
here
got?
for
Chris, you
music,
got one?
and I think your life's a movie. What would your soundtrack to your movie be?
Spice Girls, spice up your life.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
Just to like fully
It-
like just through all the bad times, people would be like, "This is just strangely odd."
Christian's got one
my
for you. What you got, Christian?
What was it like to be in the homeland of where Muay Thai was created?
Yeah, that's a good
Oh,
question.
Mate.
You heard that?
You can hear him?
Yeah, I can hear that.
Oh wow.
Being in the heart of like of like Thailand and learning Muay Thai, and for me, obviously, I got kind of taken in by the Thais, and I was allowed to be in certain Thai gyms where they're like, I'm like not even kidding. There'll be sometimes 20 people living in these gyms, and traveling and learning and fighting for the gyms. it's literally like a part of their culture. It's the first time when I like started doing like the woo cry, which is like the ceremonial dance that you do before fighting, and it's such like, I don't know, if you haven't prayed before like that, it's something like, it's just something crazy. Like it's a religion for them. It really is. From the beautiful side of like that to then being able to see people feed their families, to hell, even like the betting side of it all. It's a crazy deep reality that maybe some people can't even like fathom. But to learn like that type of skill, the Thais really have to like
Is Tony Jaa like the fucking man over there?
Who?
Tony Jaa.
I don't know him.
He plays Ong Bak.
Ong Bak in?
Yeah, he's like you guys don't know what I'm talking about.
What?
You don't know? Oh, dude, it's fucking thug, dude. It's
What's
like
it called, bro?
he's like a Jackie Chan plus Bruce Lee, dude.
Oh, what? How do I not know?
Dude.
Tony Jaa.
I'm like
Ong Bak, yeah. Watch that shit.
Nah, dog. I don't.
That's fucking crazy.
Am
I just weird?
20.
Yes.
No, you're not weird. Don't say that.
Yeah. Oh.
You remember Fallout?
So,
come on, that's the best.
not
game.
getting a whole lot of American culture, you know, growing up from what I picked up, you know, like you said, you got pieces of it. You come back, you'd say like it's more Americanized, you know, on your home and shit. Well,
yeah, because of those reality shows with like, what are they? I don't know, like those reality TV shows on MTV and stuff.
Jersey Shore.
Yes, that's the one. I was literally that was in my head.
Teen Mom.
Yeah.
No,
Fucking-
that's not even
There you
real
go.
America. That's not even. Yes, the powers are growing.
Because
That's not even real.
is it
Like-
true? You were born in '87.
No, that's
Is
a
that
big-
true?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was born in '88 in July.
I'm
so-
89. Let's go. Look at us go.
Yay!
Yeah.
We're
January.
the adults, guys. Be scared. We're
We
like
are the adults.
we're the real adults now. We're the peak.
Yeah. This is the pinnacle of a fucking.
This is the turning tide.
But we
The
still-
boomers don't have us no more.
We still need to live 50 years. 50 years
Yeah.
to run the country.
She's starting a revolution.
Look
Dude.
at her.
Yes, we're over here
Getting
getting
it.
fired up.
What?
American culture though, like, so what is your favorite thing that Americans do?
I love. Well, obviously, I loved football, so that's its own religion and culture.
Hell yeah.
But the most
Praise
I love
God,
out of America,
praise
Not
God.
this country. That's rad.
I
Sure.
love that when you're like about something, it's like 120%. There's no like breaks on anything. It's like, yeah, like everything's like you're doing it. Like you're
Balls
in.
on the wall.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
I love
sick.
that.
What's
Whether
your
it's
favorite?
like,
Oh, sorry. go ahead.
yeah,
No, I
But
love that, dude. I love that because fucking we are that way.
Like
dude.
on Joe Dirt.
You can't fucking hold us
Yeah.
down, dude.
Whether
We're
it's-
America, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Here to say,
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
us, dude. I love that answer so much because America, I think we are kind of that way. We were just fucking
Just absolutely. Just,
What's your
You can't-
favorite American food? Like, what do you like?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
I don't know. I
love.
mean, like, you can do like obviously like there's Americanized like Italian and like
No,
Mexican-
burgers and shit. That's
yeah,
American.
burgers.
right?
Like, what's your
I
favorite?
love
Like
the southern food, bro. I love like all the ribs and all like
the barbecue?
yeah, I love
She likes
ribs and
Texas
barbecue.
food, man.
Yeah.
Barbecue, yeah.
Texas.
That's why she says, "Is it like Texas?"
Fucker.
Well, I played football in Texas.
Her heart
Yeah.
resides
Played
in
in
Texas.
Played in Austin.
All my exes live in Texas.
This guy loves country music, man.
Old country. I like old country. Don't fucking get it twisted. I don't like the.
What about
you
what's
like
that? Jim-
Jalen and
Well, I
Jelly
like
roll?
Paul Cawthon and like Sturgill Simpson, Tyler Childers, obviously.
And he loves his pit vipers. Shout out.
Yeah, these are.
At the-
Hey,
at the
gotta
gym,
get you guys sponsored. Pit Vipers, reach out to our boy.
Yeah, we can do a collab.
Boy. And
Dude.
on Wednesdays, it was called White Boy Wednesdays, where they played only country music at GATA, which is one of the gyms I trained out of at Combine Gym, NFL Combine Gym. I found that pretty cool. I was like, God damn. So yeah, Wednesdays was
Kip-
Yo, dude, that was
Get
sick.
my cowboy hat.
Yeah, dude. I'm glad we all picked that up. All of our ears went dink.
Nice. Yeah, I like all kinds of different music, but if I'm listening to country,
Yeah,
I
me
like
too.
old country. So,
Yeah, me too.
cool. Just so
What about Jack
clear.
Johnson?
I like
Does
it
everybody
all.
love Jack Johnson here?
No.
Everybody,
Jack Johnson, that's not
yes.
He's the
You're
best.
beautiful.
That ain't
No,
country.
that's
What?
John Mayer.
Oh, fuck. I
Jack
don't
Johnson.
know.
We're talking about some banana
Banana pancakes?
Get outta
No,
here.
no, that's not.
Get out of
Sit
here.
down.
I like Billy Idol.
You like Billie Eilish.
No.
You're right.
Do not try and shame me for liking Billy Eilish. Hell no.
I tried to shame him
No,
for liking
no,
Taylor,
no.
man. He wasn't having it.
My
I
wife.
heard
loves
she goes both ways now, guys.
That chick gives away hella money, dude. I mean,
I watched
she
Taylor
does. She'd
Swift
be changing
rise.
people's lives just because they were fucking driving her equipment around.
But I didn't.
You know,
Oh,
I can get
That's
behind
fine.
someone like that.
Billy, I need help too, Billy.
No, I was
Yeah.
talking about Taylor Swift.
I need to
but
punch
Billie
people,
Eilish-
Taylor.
Hey, yeah,
Hey
that's
Taylor, I
fucking-
need to punch people in the face. There's like some people I really need to punch in the face. So you should
Dude,
help me, Taylor.
clip this, send it to her. All right.
All right, so let's wrap this up. We've kept you for an
Yeah, the
hour.
keys,
You've been
so bad.
fucking incredible. I want to ask, do you have anybody that you want to call out?
Yeah.
Nah, not anymore because I've already been given my opponent, which I'm not going to say, but just in case Mams is like naughty. I'm trying to keep that job. And then out of BKFC, I think Jade and I would put on a beautiful bloody fight. We both say that. I think we're both like got similar body types. We both love blood. I think we're both sickos in the head.
Let's make it happen.
I think eventually that would be such a cool fight for the fans. I feel like that's just like a beautiful, beautiful fight. We both also kind of got like inducted around the same time. Yeah, I think that's I don't know.
Yeah.
Fight for BKFC wise, and for Misfit, I guess I'll let you guys know when I'm allowed to release it. But it's also a hot fight. I was at the gym yesterday, and the girls are like Misfit, and they're like, "Oh, isn't that the promotion where they only signing hot people?" And I was like, I don't know. I
Could
don't
it be?
know, I guess.
So
like,
you're
yeah,
saying I got a
yeah.
chance. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, Mans is super
I've
intelligent.
been working.
Marketing wise, branding wise, Misfit is such an amazing opportunity. They really know what they're doing. The shows are freaking amazing. I'm sorry, but UFC, okay, sure, this debacle that has been like all the press conferences has been cool. But I don't know. I've also been almost like cringeworthy, just because of that. And then some of the fights, I feel like they're not engaging. I want people to like go in there and fight, whether you're winning or losing. Like I want to see someone's skill versus someone's skill. And I feel like sometimes we're missing that in some of these UFC fights now where they're like playing it smart. And I found that, the BKFC fights, we don't have to worry about that. Like it's 2 minutes and it's fucking go. And in Misfit, I watched influences where I was off my seat and I'm like, what came over me? What energy is this, just because they're like getting in there and actually bashing each other. And I feel like that's why, Misfits is like this, it's a cool new era that they're bringing in.
Yeah, I've been watching
What an answer.
Ellie Brooke on there on Misfits.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to fight her. I wouldn't mind headbutting her too.
So now I know it's not her. So that's one I can.
So there we
cross
go.
off. Bunk.
That's a big no. No, I'm not allowed to fight. I'm not allowed to fight influencers. They all already rang up and cried about it and were like, "No, you can't fight. You're a real fighter." And I was like, thinking,
Damn.
well, you better watch out if you actually
Just
understand that. Then shut your little blonde mouths.
That's right.
What is that?
I'll fight you in the
Christmas
locker
song,
room.
You better watch out.
Exactly.
You
That's
better
exactly
not
what I
cry.
said. Like, bro,
You better
just
not
because
pout.
you're not
I'm telling
fighting,
you
that
why.
doesn't make you exempt.
Ty's gonna beat your ass for Christmas this year.
Yeah. Freaking, you do a lot of traveling and all this fun shit, right? And you do this amazing life. Do you have any sponsors or anybody you want to shout out that contributes to making that happen?
I actually only have 2 sponsors, and they help me out during fight camp. So if anyone wants to sponsor me, you can.
There you go.
I want
Open
to say
sponsors.
thank you to OnlyFans, to Kendra Lust, and Sleepy Brown. They're my 3 main sponsors. They obviously help make my dreams work when it comes to fight camps. I'm super proud to represent those guys for the rest of like for this stuff, for going out on a whim and making sure I was like, okay, I want to get signed by Misfit. I just saved my money and I went, this is what we're gonna do. So I just risked it for the biscuit.
Incredible, man. You need some sponsors, man.
Yeah, I
You're
do.
highly sponsorable. Right.
Highly sponsorable. Will
Yes.
not say fuck.
The
promise.
sponsorability is up.
Yeah.
Sponsorability.
Got
Stock
the-
market
got the
is.
reimbursement.
You're right. My stock has gone up. What is wrong? I need
Right.
to.
Yeah. No, go get
absolutely.
your money, get your bands, because I think you're definitely an athlete worth
And
supporting.
shout out to OnlyFans and Kendra Lust
And Sleepy Brown.
and Sleepy.
I don't
Brown.
want to
Get a
keep her
Sleepy
any
Brown
longer.
cigar.
And plus, we have to
Oh,
join
shit.
David Potter for a minute.
Yeah.
So, Levi,
Bye,
if you-
Potter.
before you get off top, we got to get you to stay on there so we can we'll close out. We'll end it, but before we end it, we got to get a final moment with Levi and our sponsors. Let's go.
Yeah. We're going to start with the Halftime Sports Bar and Taco Treat, the best sports bar in town. Thank you for always having our back down here at the Weekly Bust. You know what it is.
Yes, sir.
And 20 past 4, your one-stop vape and head shop. 5 locations currently. Prescott, Arizona. Billings, Helena, 2 in Great
Get your
Falls.
butt cheeks out of my
This
face,
guy's
Fenner.
shaking it. Oh, shit, bud. And Kyle Hudson Trash Removal. If you need anything taken out, Kyle will take it out. He's got the manpower, man hours, and the truck to get it done, baby.
He does, baby.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
And Guerrilla Warfare Apparel, TWB10 at checkout. Go get yourself some oh no, it's weird. Anyways, go get yourself some tinfoil ape. Oh my god.
Oh my
And
God.
our Aunt Jamie St. Mark's, our boy Kalen Legg,
Native ground.
native grown. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Beard Wisconsin. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Hunger Sales.
Duh, dude.
David, I think we're gonna end this, but we're gonna close out and say our
Ty,
well
thank
wishes.
you for coming on.
Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you.
you
Cheers
have
for
been
having me,
incredible. I
fellas.
Yes,
can't wait
thank
till we have you on again. Even though scheduling is
I'm gonna
crazy
make
for you.
focus.
Thank you to everyone that donated for the Christmas stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
announce some
cute.
shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna announce some cool shit.
So
Is that Potter?
I heard Potter for a second.
Oh no, I said thank you to Miss Emma for her time, and yeah.
All right,
Cheers,
we are
Ty.
the Weekly Bus. Thank you.
Thanks for watching, you guys. Ty, you've been incredible.
Happy to come on.
happy holidays.
You want me on next?
Hey, we'll love to have you back. Potter, take us away.